I've been a homie the whole time. As the homies, the NBA rule one allowed. I got stabbed, I stabbed, I stood through that, all that shit. But I was ready for war when I went in there, most definitely.
All right, so boom, Stamina Savage is back at y'all. Another video, got an interview. We got the homie Mighty right here, you know what I'm saying? Coming straight out of Baltimore, Maryland. We're gonna talk about it, well respected, well connected, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you, coming from originally, what part of, I guess from Maryland, what part of Maryland you from?
I'm from North East Baltimore, Zone 12, Old York,
Okay.
York Road. Amen. Glenwood and McCabe, Zone 12. I'm an East Baltimore baby.
All right, so East Baltimore. Now, in what era, or I guess like in what time frame was you growing up from East Baltimore?
I really grew up all the 80s.
The 80s.
All the 80s. Yep. All the
Okay.
80s.
So so how was it growing up in that time frame in the 80s in East Baltimore?
Mm, it was a good time frame, you know. It's different, a lot different than what we see here nowadays. You feel me? In my opinion, it was a better time frame than it is now. You know, we had a lot more unity, a lot more growing together we did as a community back in them days. You feel me? It's fucked up now.
Or okay, so and what in that time, I guess see the 80s is like the crack era too, right? That's like
Mm-hmm.
that type time. So coming up in that time, what kind of kid was you? Like you play sports, ball, football?
Bro, in all honesty, you know, that era changed a lot of us. You know, we seen our mothers, fathers go from working people to crackheads, to be honest. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? So it made me into a whole different person I probably could have been if it never had happened. You understand? That era right there really molded me. You feel me? To
mm,
become who I am today. You feel me? Like
yeah.
I'm a process and change, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I say that, I mean that I'm trying to change. You feel what I'm saying? It's a process. This thing don't come overnight. All this that made me didn't happen overnight, so I ain't going to change overnight. You understand what I'm saying, bro? But I'm trying. You feel me?
Right.
But I was an out of control kid. Of course, I sold crack. I did it all. You feel me? We talking about. I'm from Baltimore, heroin capital. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this what we do. I mean, we sold smack, crack. That's what we did.
So that was my next question I was gonna ask you. Like, as far as like I guess so as far as the personality, as far as your family, or upbringing, like so that's kind of what happened. That's what led to you to kind of jump off the porch was like the family kind of that era broke did that is that what broke up the family as far as like your household?
Yeah, you know, my father got high from my birth. I ain't
Mm,
never, me and my father really ain't start seeing eye to eye until recently. You feel what I'm saying? My father did the same path basically I went. You feel what I'm saying? Let me say this, I don't judge nobody on if you get high, you don't get high, if you was a junkie then, if you was a junkie now, nah. I don't do no judging, you feel me? I've been through all them walks of life myself. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't got high, I didn't did it all. You feel what I'm
mm,
saying? Because in the walk of life we live here in Baltimore, and the motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you this. Damn near everybody getting high. You understand?
mm.
I mean, it's gonna take you a strong mind. I mean, to break away from this cycle of shit that's going on down here. But yeah, most niggas getting high. They either popping Xannies, doing perks, doing E's. We got niggas sniffing coke. Smack is a given. Everybody fucking
Mm.
with the smacks and perks. You know
It's
what I
just so it's
mean?
like that's just the environment down there. Like that's the vibes,
That's what niggas
culture.
doing. Yeah,
Mm,
another ending cycle though. You feel me?
mm. So let me ask you. All right, so pops was out there. Do you remember like a time or something that when you first jumped off the porch that stuck out to you? Like I guess
Yeah.
like what initially got you in the streets, like that one incident that was like, yo, like I don't know, like
Let
something
me
that
tell you. I mean, like my mom scraped by, rest her soul. I mean, I love my mother. I mean, my man Omega who put me onto this was there when I watched my mother pass while I was in the can.
oh
You feel what
wow,
I'm
I'm
saying?
sorry to hear that,
But
bro.
oh yeah, but you mean anything that don't kill you only make you stronger. But um, my mother was poor. We ain't had much. You feel what I'm saying? and seeing them days and seeing men walk over my mother as I was growing up, you feel me? It made me and broke me and made me know that I had to go out here and figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, listen, ain't nobody
Yeah,
gonna be here. Let me,
yeah,
I got to go ahead and make this happen. This what men do. You feel what
right.
I'm saying? Growing up in the neighborhood where I grew up, I gotta give it out to my neighborhood. I mean, Zone 12, York Road. Let me tell you, the men in that neighborhood tried to raise men. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? They did their best. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? They took care of us. No matter if they was drug dealers, hustlers, pimps, they took care of us. Believe that.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Cleaned the neighborhood, tried to put us in the right path at the same time. They was Jew jerking us at the same time, but we ain't know no better. You feel me?
yeah.
We was getting pimped. You feel me? But we ain't know no better.
They
We
say
felt like shit. We had
they
that
say
was the
y'all
way.
off with a little bit of work, like
You
here.
hear me? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, we was getting $1 off every pill, but we was happy with that shit. You hear me?
yeah. They was trying to make so it's like, look, I'm gonna get you a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? But I need most of that back.
Yeah, you know the game. You
Yeah,
know how
yeah,
this go.
yeah. Like, look, and that's what it was too. Probably like, look, you're gonna learn how to do this on your own. Just keep watching. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
And you gonna
Yeah,
be able to finagle the next group of youngins that's coming up like we finagling y'all. You understand? You
yeah. Yo,
one
it's
of y'all
crazy.
gonna
Ain't it
catch.
crazy how that work? It's crazy how
Yeah.
that work,
Look,
yo.
what's crazy is this, bro. All of them, and they all knew as the hustlers, pimps, and drug dealers hung out on the block. They knew all of us weren't gonna take heed to the game. They knew that.
Mm,
Yeah, they were trying to show us how to do it the same way they did it and not make the
yeah,
same mistakes. But they knew that most of the brothers that was hanging out there was just too stuck in their ways and too caught up in the lifestyle, and they wasn't gonna take heed to the game. They knew it was only gonna be a couple of us
yeah,
that paid attention and was gonna be able to take it to longevity and make something happen with their life. They knew that. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
And
yeah.
shout out to all of them around my way. They definitely knew I was one of them. You feel me? I take heed. I pay attention since a young boy. I
Mm,
paid attention. You feel me? That was the key to everything. Not talking so much, but paying attention to how people walk. You feel me? So you could be able to maneuver through life. You feel me? That was the key.
yeah. Cause I mean, yo, Baltimore, like I've been through there. I went through there a few years ago, and just the scenery itself, because everybody know it from The Wire, and they think like maybe that's TV or that's like, HBO. But when I went through there, I was like, yo, this is real life. Like I don't remember exactly what blocks, but I just remember seeing a bunch of abandoned houses, and then I would see like two or three that people lived in, and like a bunch of abandoned houses for a few more blocks, and then the liquor store, and then like that same thing as I just was riding through, like, and I'm like, yo, this crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? And other hoods is bad, but I ain't never see it like that. And then the
What's crazy
projects
is this,
too, it
you
was
know.
just like real life. Like I was like, okay, I'm like, the
Listen,
drug game gotta be serious over here.
I'm a East Baltimore. I've been in every project over East Baltimore. Lived in them all. Been
Mm,
through it. Let me tell you, yo, that shit ain't no, definitely ain't no movie.
yeah,
This shit real life down here. Real shit. We seeing. Listen, bro. Pay attention to all Murder Inc. down here. Everybody get it, man. You understand? Even women getting their head touched. You feel
damn,
what I'm saying? Everybody. We
yeah,
talking about triple homicides, double homicides on a weekly, double daily basis out here. You feel me?
mm,
Niggas is really cracking shit. You feel me? But at the same time, you know, we got brothers out here that's really pushing a positive message too. You feel what I'm saying?
facts.
Because we can see that our youth is lost down here. Real facts. Like if you paying attention that most of the murders that's happening right now, bro, is kids. Like
Mm,
all young boys like 13, 14, 15, they down here really spanking shit. And it ain't no
yeah,
game. You feel what I'm saying? The gang violence is to an all-time high down here. You feel what I'm
mm,
saying? So I don't care where you from. Don't ever sleep on coming through here playing games because niggas not
mm-hmm.
playing. It's facts. Niggas will
Yeah,
really spanking you
definitely.
down here.
Bro. That's a Google fact. I'm like definitely trying to push that positivity because it's like when you young and you in it and you don't see another type of lifestyle or this is the normal to you, you don't. And even when you're young, you don't understand consequences. Like everybody will be letting their gun go and for just you know what I'm saying putting in work. A lot of them kids. At least when I was young, we didn't understand. Like, yo, listen, a robbery is gonna you facing 18 years for just this little cell phone and $300 you just got. Like, so you don't understand them consequences young. So I try to let people know, like, the raw gritty as far as like, yo, listen, this is what happens when you in the streets for real. And what it could lead to, and then how you could, and then what to prevent you. So a lot of this stuff is just, that's my kind of like my goal, is to help connect with,
Huh.
what I mean, the
You
youngest, so that they understand that.
you know what you got now? You got the real picture now. At
Yeah,
first, you just had a half a picture. Now you older and you got to be able to be in it and see what the hell is really going on. So now you got a whole picture, outlook. And remember I told
exactly.
you that all them old heads ain't know everybody was gonna take heed of everything, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Listen to
yeah,
look how many of your friends right now don't even probably even see the message or the bigger picture that behind what you're doing right now. You understand? Because
yeah,
it wasn't that, it ain't even that they hating and nothing like that. You know what it is? It's just that all of them and everybody not built for the same things. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Facts.
You built to do this. And guess what
Yeah,
they built to do, bro? I had to understand just that. You understand what I'm saying? And you gotta leave that there.
it's a
Yeah,
fact, bro.
facts.
That's a fact. You ain't speaking all facts. All right, so we talked about the streets. We talked about coming up. Uh, he was in the game. So now, when did you start to, I guess, bump heads, I guess, with the law, as far as if you out and about?
Oh God. Yo, I caught my first charge. You know what I mean? For anybody that, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these dudes be capping out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
My real name, my name is Gregory Lamont Smith. You understand? I caught my first charge on assaulting a police officer, 33rd and Greenmount, East Baltimore. Probably like 12,
Mm.
11, something around that age. Back,
Oh,
back
he was young.
when it, you know what I mean? When the police will fuck you up for real. They
Mm.
beat you up for real. Like the shit that's going on now been happening. Niggas
Yeah,
been getting fucked up. Been the police and knockers been running down on us. You know what I mean, planting shit on us, beating us up all the time. You feel me? That was a way of life back in there. You feel me? And that's, believe
yeah.
it or not, BGF. Yeah, gotta give it out to them boys. Cause guess what? Hey man, they do a lot of crazy shit down here. I know you're gonna hear a lot of wild shit. You feel me? I got a lot of family that's that. You feel me? Big ups to them. Believe it or not, they kept a hold on. They used to have a hold on our streets, and it used to be different than what it is now. And the young
Mm.
boys got it messed up now. You understand? I'm talking
Mm.
about these, the Nation of Islam, BGF, the Muslim brothers. These were some of the brothers that really protected our streets back in these days when shit was really, really going down. People don't know that
Mm.
them '90s eras, them early 2000s, them wild ass eras where people was doing all that wild shit. BGF was different than what it is now. You feel me? But it's fucked up now. You feel me?
Mm.
Yeah. I'm gonna
That's
tell it.
the Black Gorilla family, for y'all who don't know out there in the world, from in
Yeah.
heavy in
Which
Baltimore.
heavy in Baltimore, which you mean not even just heavy, it's the second home.
Okay.
Besides that, people don't know that the BGF is actually a California-based gang. You feel
Really?
me? Yeah,
Word?
it's not from Maryland. Maryland is the second home to it.
Yeah,
You
I didn't
understand what
know
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's crazy.
As a
Word.
California-based gang, it came from out of
Mm.
California prison systems down to
Mm.
Maryland. Is the second home to the biggest BGF community. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, but people don't do their research. Is any of you brothers that's out here that's gang members or gang affiliated and say that y'all, that take your time and get the knowledge of everybody and everything that you
Word.
offer around. Because these are things you should know.
Yeah, that's good to know. Especially the history saying, like, that they also always get a bad name in the news, but they never say about what they used to do or how they protected, the
Sheesh.
neighborhood, especially before cameras and everything like that, when it was real life training day with the cops, really out here violating, you know, kids, because that's really what it
Yeah.
was, youngins on the corners.
Yeah, communities. You gotta
Right.
remember that I mean, I ain't no racist guy. Let's get that straight. But you gotta remember that these white politicians and people like that has it set up for us to fail. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They has it set up for us to
Yeah.
fail, and
It's a
they
fact.
had smart brothers in our community that's BGF. Which now, mind you, most of our members that were BGF members come from all walks of life. You understand? Don't get it messed up. Don't think that all these guys are street guys. We talking
Mm.
about Masons. We talking about Muslims. We
Mm.
talking about every walk of life. Police officers, COs, every walk of life. You can find a black gorilla family member. So don't think that all these people just running around in the street doing wild ass shit, because that ain't the facts. You feel what I'm
Word.
saying?
That's that's a,
That
that's
ain't
a
it.
good gem right there.
You understand what I'm
So
saying?
I so take me back. So you say you assaulted an officer back like 12, 13.
Yeah.
And then so did
I'm
that
a
lead you to the juvenile system?
yeah. I've been a blood since a juvenile. Oh,
Mm.
yeah, man. I've been a blood since then. I've been a homie since years on years now. Everybody that know me gonna be able to tell you the same facts. I ain't never been nothing different. I mean, never changed up, never switched up. Don't bend, don't fold, never rat, and I ain't never told. Understand? I'm through and through with it. If
Yeah.
anybody tell you something different, punch that nigga in his mouth. He a liar. You understand?
Facts, facts.
Flat out. They
Word.
facts for real, bro. I've been a
Yeah,
homie
fact.
since then, and that was
Mm.
my way out. You feel what I'm saying? The
So
blood.
how was I so wait, how was it going in? I guess how was your experience going into the juvenile system, I guess out there banging
Sheesh.
as far as you know what
The
I'm saying?
juvenile. Listen, bro. For one, there wasn't no bloods down here like that.
Mm. Okay.
Facts. People don't know that like that. This blood crip movement, that shit just starting. That shit. We might give it 20 years down here. Might. You feel what I'm saying? But that shit
Yeah,
ain't been down here like that. Nah. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So
So
did you
going in
have
the
you
system,
oh my bad, go
saying you
ahead.
a homie, going in the system back then saying you a homie, you had a whole you was asking for trouble. You understand
Mm,
what I'm saying? Facts. Everybody was
yeah.
J down here. Everybody was BGF. Everybody was J if they was anything down here or your neighborhood. You feel what
Mm,
I'm saying? That was like a New York, New Jersey thing. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's
You looking
crazy. It's
crazy.
completely different over there. That's what I heard. Like it's a whole different, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Cause in Jersey, New York, it's all blood,
Yeah.
blood, blood.
Listen,
Yeah.
you looked at crazy coming into Maryland. You looked at wild coming in the Maryland system saying that shit, bro.
Wow.
Facts.
So
You ain't.
so you had to line it up basically, cause come
Yeah.
here, just had to go
Most
for
definitely. Most
it.
definitely. Listen, from the homies that know me from the joint right now, I've been hit. I done done it all. I done done my share of hitting niggas, all the
Mm,
above. I stand on everything I ever did. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, this
yeah.
was a crazy walk right here to be able to just sit right here and do this interview with you, talk about this right now because that shit wasn't easy. We had an NBA rule down here, bro. You understand? In
Mm,
the whole Maryland system, no bloods allowed. I mean, in
no
every
bloods
Maryland,
allowed.
that's what it was down here. Understand?
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Because again, that looked like a New York thing, a New Jersey thing.
Yeah.
From Baltimore, niggas ain't going for that. Niggas like,
Mm,
what? They like, man, fuck that. Everything, every Crip, every Muslim, every J member, and every prison system in the state of Maryland had the NBA rule, and you couldn't come in that jail if you was a blood,
so
and
I
you
know
don't have
your
to
heart
serve no
had to be like, boom,
shit
like
hard
going
like
through it.
that. Listen to this.
Yeah.
This what I tell. Yeah, I went through my share of niggas who didn't care. But you understand what I'm saying? But I came
Mm,
from a neighborhood of respected old heads. You understand what I'm
okay.
saying? That uh, in all actuality could vouch for a little nigga. But like, listen, Shorty gonna stand on whatever it is he gonna stand on, and y'all just
Yeah.
gonna have to do what y'all gonna have to do to Shorty because he ain't going
Yeah.
for that. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
And that's why I'm respected to this day. That's why it ain't no neighborhoods I can't go in or I'm beefing with some niggas that's gonna do something to me. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
nah, I always stood on whatever I stood on my whole life. This blood shit is all I know. Nobody can
Mm,
never tell you this is facts, bro. You gonna do this interview gonna go up and people gonna see this. People gonna always tell you that yo, nobody can say I've ever been anything else besides a blood. Ever. You
mm.
understand? As long as they know me. And I stood on it through neighborhoods and wars in jail, all the above on this blood shit. I ain't never switch up. You feel me?
Mm.
Ever.
Solid. Super solid. Like you say, you go in the same way, you come out the same way you go in.
Listen, bro. That's it. Exactly. It ain't no game, bro. And that's how you know who it's made for. And I ain't do it
Mm,
for the violence. I ain't do it for the clout. I ain't do it for that. You know what I did? I did this for I was seeking knowledge. The brothers that took me
mm,
in was feeding me knowledge of shit that I needed to hear to make
mm,
me better. You feel me? When I came out of the can in walks of life that I just didn't understand, I couldn't maneuver around because I ain't had no father and things like that. These guys showed me how to be able to do that. My
mm.
neighborhood, the brothers around there, the bloods that took me in, that brought me home, yeah, they showed me these things. It wasn't about, oh, you gonna go out here and kill somebody or you gonna go out here and do that. Nah, you feel me?
So it was more like the brotherly love aspect that got you, drew you in as far as in that bond, as far as
That's
with,
what drew me in.
yeah.
And then the knowledge they fed me is what kept me. You understand what
Mm,
I'm telling you? They say, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Pyru, bro. I'm Eastside Bumpton Mall Pyru, bro. Miss this. You understand? They say, yeah, we pimps in red uniforms. People don't understand. I mean, my man, I just seen an interview. My man said it best, yo. Pimping is a non-contact sport, bro. Anything a pimp get, he get from his mouth and his mind, bro. You understand what I'm talking about?
Mm,
And that's every walk of life. You understand? You got to be able to talk your way into situations, talk your way out of situations. You got to be able to do that without being having to make contact all the time. You ain't got to be violent. You ain't got to do things that way all of the time. And that's what them brothers showed me because I thought that everything was supposed to be muscle. You
mm,
understand me? I come from Baltimore. That's all we know how to do is muscle shit. You feel me?
yeah. That's a good gym right there too. Word. For y'all
Yeah,
listening,
thanks, bro.
that's a great gym right there. Everything ain't always violence off the
Yeah.
muscle. That's smart
Mm-mm.
using your brain.
Bro.
Word.
Nope. Yeah, I
All right, so
realized.
let me speed it up. All right, so you said first you got dipping and dabbling in the streets. You hit I guess the juvenile system around like 12, 13.
Sheesh. Yeah.
And then I guess what was the so I guess what land I guess eventually you landed in the county, right? You had to land in the county before
Man, what?
like how was
I went to adult jail. I
yeah.
went to the city jail here in Baltimore first. If you watch the
I
news
how was
and you
that in
watch
there?
us,
Yeah.
if you pay attention to all of that, you know that for one, Baltimore City, our pen, our jail was one of the toughest joints you can go in. And this joint made you ready to go to
Mm,
real prison. Facts.
mm,
And I'm talking about real prison was a cakewalk compared to our regular city jail. You know, so
word.
I was ready for. Everybody know this. Our whole city jail just got shut down. It ain't.
Mm.
They know this. This is on the news. Like
Yeah, 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 yeah,
most
yeah.
drugs, some of the most drugs, big knives. We had. I mean, this was a real war zone. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you talking about a jail where again ain't no bloods like that, and
Mm,
Muslims and BGF got a stronghold on. You feel
mm,
what I'm saying? Facts. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? Them brothers put themselves in a position to be able to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So you going in there, you got to rumble with you got to rumble with the beast now. You feel me? That's for
Yeah.
real. You know,
So how was
you
your mindset? Was your mindset going in? I guess because if you hit the county with like 18, 19, so was your mind like, yo, I'm just gonna pop on anybody who try me, like, or how, like,
yeah.
what was going through your mind? Like, what was your emotions like? How did, like, you know what I'm
She,
saying?
yeah, bro. I never caught a short bit. You feel me? I always caught long times. I ain't never one of them motherfucking. They was like, you just gonna get 2 years this time, a year this time. We talking about 10 or better, 10, 10, 10 or better,
Mm,
20, 30, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
wow.
So I went in there with that exact mind frame, like, yo, I'm a small guy. Yeah, man. I'm 5'5". I'm 170 something now. You feel me?
Okay.
I'm talking about in the can. All Omega and them can tell you, I'm like 200,
All
big,
right.
ready, war
What's
ready.
up?
You
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
me? Because when it's up, it's stuck. You feel me? In here,
Mm-hmm.
ain't none of all of that. You got your gun. You a tough guy on the street. Shit, that shit don't work.
Yeah.
We gonna make men out of you in here. And I had to
Mm,
realize that when I came in there, I was on one. You feel me? I got with the old heads I knew, which they was BGF because what that many homies and your uncles, your cousins, all you got. Everybody got some BGF members in their family in the state of in the Baltimore. Plain and simple. You feel what I'm
mm,
saying? So I got with my uncles, my cousins that been there all their life, and they showed me my walk of life in that can, and I became a man in there. I've been a homie the whole time. As the homies, the NBA rule one and all, I got stabbed, I stood through that, all that shit. But I was ready for war when I went in there, most definitely.
damn. So how? All right. So tell us about that if you can. Like, I know if it's, I mean, water under the bridge as
Oh,
far as how that happened.
nah, shit. Let me tell you something, bro. Everybody that I ever did anything to, they deserve to get it. You understand? And I stand on that. If you
Mm,
got it, if you ever, this facts right here. For anybody that
mm,
ever seen anybody from the can or anybody like that, listen, bro. If that happened to you, if I happen to do that to you, bro, it is what it is, and I stand on it. Man, shit. If
like
you
you
ever
earned
feel
it.
any type of way, I
Mm,
mean, you know how it ain't that hard to find me. I'm out here in the same Baltimore streets I always been at. So it
mm,
is what it is, nigga.
mm.
But yo, I had to, of course, I had to put it on a lot of clowns, a lot of fake homies, Crips, Jay, everybody. I had to put it on.
Mm.
Of course, you gonna have to do that. You feel me?
Like
Because
how it, yeah, I'm about to say how, like, take us through it, like how it happened. Like, if you minding your business, you trying to just stay out the way, right? But you know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot of homies, so you like, all right, but like Is it like somebody
bro.
say something
For one,
slick, or is it like,
listen, bro. Before I was anything, I was Baltimore nigga. So I went in there. Period. You going in the Maryland system, you gonna run into a lot of Baltimore niggas. This, that, and the third. Especially coming from your county joint, bro. I ain't going there trying to mind my business. I went in there to try to get in the loop. Fuck is going on? I'm
alright,
from the city, so when I get in there, this our thing. We ain't gonna tell you no lies down here. We fuck with the Buttes. You feel me? If you don't toot, you a flute. You feel me? We do our thing. We fuck with the Buttes up here real heavy. So I come in there, ain't no at this time. Matter of fact, this time it was Halloween coming through too. So niggas is sniffing dope, getting high. It's like uptown. You like in the
yeah,
in the jail, but you like uptown. So real like the same kind of beats that can happen uptown,
yeah,
happen in
yeah,
here. You feel me?
alright,
Niggas playing with money. I'm playing.
uh-huh,
I'm in here playing. You feel me? Not
yeah,
knowing.
yeah.
This is my first go round. Not knowing that you can really die here. You can die in
Yeah,
here, bro. You feel me?
yeah,
I go in
yeah.
that motherfucker. I'm hanging around my loud ass homeboys that I do know. Everybody we
Mm-hmm.
fuck with that. It's like a big ass party. I'm getting high. I'm doing my thing, taking
Yeah,
shit. It's
yeah, yeah.
consequences to everything. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? Yeah, and then when you come in there, you gotta remember, people got shit set already.
Mm,
So when you walk into a prison system where you got J niggas that got shit set already, you feel me, and they already got shit in compliance, and you ain't trying to get in compliance.
mm,
You feel what I'm saying? Now you asking for trouble. You feel me? Because guess what? If them niggas don't get you in compliance, right? That
mm-hmm.
tell everybody else like, oh, hold up. You feel what I'm saying? If
Mm,
he
like,
can
yeah,
play
we
with
ain't
them,
gotta. Yeah,
you feel what
okay.
I'm saying? Then I got so
Yeah.
many family members that was that. You know how many times my family done had to save a nigga ass and bump heads with real, real J niggas, and they gotta come be like, yo, that's my cousin, that's my nephew, yo. Listen,
Okay.
yo, and
Yeah,
had
the
to shoot the fair
politics.
one. Yeah, cause
Yeah.
niggas to take your life, yo, and there it ain't nothing. Niggas don't really want to shoot the fair one out here. Nigga want to put the knife on you immediately,
Mm.
immediately. You feel me? Ain't no oh yo, we gonna lock in. Nah, you go to
Yeah, I
lock
heard
in,
that.
nigga
So you
then
better
tore
have that
your ass
knife
up,
game up.
nigga. You better have a knife game, motherfucking tooted and booted. You better not be playing. You better have that motherfucker ready. Niggas not
Yeah.
playing out here, man. You feel what I'm saying? Again,
Mm.
I'm small, yo. I got a small man complex, so I always think somebody trying to play. You
Yeah,
feel
so
me?
you
So
got
I
more,
got
you
to
feel like you
jump
got
off
more to prove.
immediately. I'm
Yeah,
jumping off the
yeah,
handle immediately. Plus, I don't fuck with nobody. So
yeah.
if
Mm.
I feel like if you saying anything slick to me, period, then you got me all the way fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
So
it
I,
did.
yeah. So all right, so you saying the county, but you saying the county was more crazy. Cause I mean, I did see it on the news as far as like a few years ago. It was like 80 indictments went out. It was like, I think it was like 18. It was crazy. It was like 18 COs, 35 inmates, 27 people, like the biggest case in Maryland. Like they had
Bro,
everything, cell phones, weed, nah, like it was just
bro, you
turned up.
you should hear when they come to shake our joint down. You feel me? Like they might yell out like, "Listen, anybody that got knives, just go ahead and throw your shits out." You hear me? Like, don't make us come in there and have to fuck all your shit up and find some shit, bro.
Yeah.
That shit sound like, yo, I caught yo, it's so many knives, bro. All you hear, niggas get.
Oh,
I'm talking about, nigga, it might be 300-400 knives in that bitch. You feel me? Niggas got
yeah.
knives on knives on knives. You feel what I'm
Like
saying?
you Wolverine.
Niggas ain't playing, bro. Niggas ain't
Yo.
playing. Come on, they know what it is. Yeah.
Mm,
But respect the guy, yo. I say this, do everything. I ain't none of them, ain't nobody ever did nothing. None of them did nothing to me. You feel me? Plain and simple.
yeah.
Because when you real, you real. When you stand up, bro. It don't matter
Facts,
what you
facts.
is. And guess what? And one thing I do know, when you stand up, them don't matter who you is, yo, they gonna respect you. And them
Right,
dudes respect me. Muslims, Jays, Crips, whatever you want to call it, they respect the nigga all way through and through.
right. Like
Check
long as
my
you,
pictures
yeah.
out. Check my pictures out, bro. Only you might see me. I picture all J niggas. I'm the only blood in the whole picture, whole jail. You
Oh,
understand? Only
all right.
homie.
Mm,
Omega and them know this. I'm the only one standing in the big facts with everybody. The
mm,
ones that's running the world wild, all in the jail, doing all that wild shit. I'm in the mix with everything. You understand what I'm
yeah.
saying? Laid back, but they know.
You got that respect. You know what I'm saying? They know, you know what I'm saying, you gonna go. Like if it's time to
Yeah,
go, you gonna go. That's a
most
fact.
definitely.
So all right, so then how all right, so the county was crazy. Y'all had so was everybody had bangers, drugs, everything was up. Um what case, I guess, what happened as far as that led you eventually to go behind the wall?
Oh man. Matter of fact, I caught a case in the county. Matter of fact, in a whole another county from Baltimore. Matter of fact,
Mm.
coming from Jersey.
Word.
Yes, coming from up top. Fucking with my uncles and them. And then some shit transpire. I get back down here. Some shit kick off out here with some white boys. I end up hitting the white boys. I end up getting big time this time.
Mm.
Laying me down this time. This how I met Omega and the truth,
Wait, so y'all
baby.
had a bang out? Like I'm saying, y'all was
Bang out
letting
shit.
them go.
They try to take me off when I wore their ass out here. That's what the fuck
Uh,
happened. Being stupid. That's what
man,
them niggas was dumb. That's what the fuck happened.
that's
You feel me?
crazy,
But
yo. Oh, so they was blowing
yeah,
at you, like they was
they,
trying to
they
get
was
you.
trying they was trying to get me to come above something, and that wasn't happening. They
Uh,
tried it, and I ended up catching some time for this shit out here. They end up giving
I
me all types of shit, home
so wait,
invasion.
did the white boys tell on you?
Yeah, they told
That's what's crazy. Like how you try to violate me? And I'm saying I
shit to me. I'm
get
tell
up
you,
out the situation and then you
they
tell.
had to get help. They had to get help. So when the ambulance got there,
Uh,
they had no, I was already gone.
okay.
Shit, they had to make up. They must have had to make up a story to tell them. So when they
Mm,
got there, they tried to. The eventual charges was basically the opposite way around. They was basically saying that it was a home invasion. I ran up on them, this, that, and the third. The only reason that I'm home today to be able to even say this right now because somebody in that community had a camera on their home at this
mm,
time. I sat a long time before I just came home this time right now. You understand what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it wasn't the same story as what they eventually told. You feel me? And they got something
that's
called a
crazy.
fruit of a poisonous tree. You
Right,
understand? If
right.
anybody once one thing you coming in and you present a lie, anything after that becomes a lie. So that's not admissible in court. So I end up getting home right here, sitting right now. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
fact.
But yeah, bro.
And for y'all
Yeah.
listening, that show you, boy, it ain't even always the truth. They'll make up a story and put it on you, whatever sound good. That's what a prosecutor will run with. It don't gotta be true. It's just
Listen.
whatever sound good, especially if they want you.
And then to find out the whole time when I went to court for all this been caught on camera. This is something they been had to be able to give it to me, which means
Wow.
if this is something they was able to give to me, which means this is something that y'all been had. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I didn't have to go out and look for this. Somebody already brought this to y'all attention, and y'all just never brought it to my attention. You understand what I'm
Wow.
saying? And
Yeah,
they
that's
everything. They end up throwing it at me, slamming me. You hear what
damn.
I'm saying? The whole time before this though, my lawyer kept telling me he from out here too, from out Harford County. Yeah, kept saying that he had me, everything was gonna be good, everything's gonna be good to the dead trial. The dead trial, he said, oh yeah, the best offer they can do is 40. I was like, what?
40.
The best offer they can do is 40 for who? You feel what I'm saying? Like 40 what? Yeah, they end up slamming me. But the thing about that, you can get your time back in the state of Maryland as long as you don't cop a plea. You cop a plea
Okay.
up here, you done. You feel me? If I would
So,
have stayed down and took 30, 40, I couldn't have gave that back even if I wanted to.
mm. So sometimes it's worth going to trial and trying to come back on that appeal
Blowing,
or that.
blowing trial and coming
Mm,
back. Got to. Got to. These is
mm,
facts. You feel what I'm saying? But once I got in there, once they put me behind there, they made me into a whole other animal too. People don't know that. That shit ain't made to rehabilitate you. When you encase somebody and you control all of their feelings and emotions inside one little box in here, what you think gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen when you put us in here? What you think you gonna come out as?
mm.
Stop it.
Right. Cause then now you around people
Mhm.
who they really putting everybody together. So now you don't even
Mhm.
it ain't like all right, well, nonviolent is what nonviolent or it's just everybody
Now you don't
together.
have no choice, bro. There you go. There you
Mm,
go. How you gonna live? How you expect to survive and live around a bunch of people who killing everybody?
right.
If you talking about you ain't gonna do it, what you think you gonna be? You either gonna be a whole flunky in here, or you gonna
Mm-hmm.
get it in. You hear what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
just that. You feel what I'm saying? And for a lot of you tough guys on the street, remember I've been in here going through this system for a long time. I
Mm,
know who you really are. You understand me? I see you behind that wall. You're not who you
mm.
say you is out here on these streets, so stop it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you might end
Facts.
up behind that wall again.
Mm.
And you know how it go when you behind there. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. So, all right, how was your process when you initially said, all right, they tell you blow trial and you going like you about to go to prison? You know what I'm saying? What was your?
What? My mindset going to prison now? Let me tell you, even though I've been in my county jail sitting, waiting for this, you
Mm-hmm.
still don't know no better. You feel me? Anybody that tell you they knew any better or knew what to expect, they lying. They
Mm,
lying. Or you was completely ready, you're lying. You're
mm,
lying. You got ready. Maybe, yeah, you adapting once you got in there. But coming in that door, you wasn't ready. Because I know I wasn't fucking ready.
mm,
Fuck is you geeking for? Nigga, no, what? We talking about we going from outside, doing what you want, selling drugs, doing whatever you doing, fucking bitches, doing all that to none of that. Fuck you mean
mm.
you ready? Ready for what? A bunch of
Word.
men? Fuck you ready for?
Mm,
Nah. Then you gotta remember, yo, some of these niggas in this joint been here for a long time. When I went in there, again, I'm a small nigga. We talking about everybody look big in this bitch.
yeah.
Everybody. Everybody in the yard, everybody in the pit.
Mm,
You looking around like, what the fuck? You
mm.
feel what I'm saying? You ain't never had to
Word.
make yourself a knife in no motherfucking outside. You ain't never had to break some
Yeah.
metal down and sharpen that shit yourself, nigga. Fuck you talking
Yeah.
about? You ain't never had to do none of that. So if you say you was ready, you lying. This some new shit. This some shit you gotta adapt to. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
like being
solid.
put back in the jungle from being in humanity all your life. Being put right in
Mm.
the jungle and say you got to kill everything you want for right here. You got to make your own food. You got to do all this, especially if you don't got nobody.
Yeah.
Now what? Now
That's
what?
real. That's real.
You feel me? You gonna have to make something shake in here now. You gonna have to take something. You gonna have to do something in here.
Mm.
Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Just so any nigga said they was ready, bro, I wasn't ready. I'ma just say that I wasn't
Yeah.
ready. You feel
So
me?
it was kind of like so. I mean, so from what you saw, it was kind of like I gotta figure out how I'm gonna survive in here. Like I gotta.
Mm-hmm.
I want you went to kind of like you know what I mean survival mode. Like all right, I gotta adapt and you know what I mean just get through it. So
I gotta become a man now.
yeah.
Now, this is it right here. This is when you will have to stand up and really and show exactly who you said you really was this whole time. All that shit that you was portraying on the street, all that tough guy act that you was putting on and thought was tough. Now is the time you're gonna really have to show it. Now,
Mm,
you feel me? And that's how I took it. So that's I always believed that I was who I said I was. You feel me? My
mm,
whole life. You feel me? This wasn't no act. This wasn't no facade. I am who I say I am, right? So
word.
now I knew that I had to do what I had to do when it came this time now. You feel me?
Word.
However shit shaking, that's how it's gonna have to shake now. You feel
Mm,
me? If it's violence y'all want, then that's violence you gonna get. You feel me?
mm.
Now if we on some peaceful shit, we can be on some peaceful shit. But if you acting like this is what's gonna have to be, this was gonna have to be, and that's how I carried it in jail. Believe it, bro. I'm a whole diplomat. I'm a black man at the end of the day. So my last resort to another black man is violence. So if I can
Mm.
talk to you before I take it there with you,
Yeah.
then we're gonna talk about it. But if you decide that you're gonna cause me any type of harm before that, brother, we go it's up.
So
What
what did you feel like that? Like when you first came in, was it like the tension was like, all right, because you knew and you might not know all the ins and outs, how everything moving, the eyes was on you, like, all right, we're gonna see, like you trying to see like if they could size you up or if you know what I'm saying,
everything,
somebody.
bro. The biggest, you know what was crazy? All of them things was exactly how I felt, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what the biggest thing in there, bro. Coming in there saying you was a homie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that for one, bro, that homie shit ain't even down here in Maryland like that. For one.
Yeah.
For two, right? You got a lot of motherfuckers coming and saying that they was right, they was getting the green light from other places, and that shit wasn't right. That shit was not official. That
Mm.
shit was some fugazi shit. Niggas just lying, playing with niggas' minds down here because they can do that to niggas. So now you stepping into a jungle where you might got other bloods too. You got other bloods in the jail. You got BGF, but you going in there, you don't even know if you right. You beefing with your own peoples because they don't know who right, who wrong, who who set
Yeah.
good. So now you beefing
Word.
not only with Muslims, Jays, now you beefing with your own too. You feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? You don't even know where to watch at. You don't even know how to go about. You feel me? Because there was so much
Yeah.
going on, bro. And I wanted to make sure, I always wanted to make sure that what I was representing was all the way right. You feel
Mm.
what I'm saying? That was that. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing or whoever I'm following behind of, I know that man. I know what he about. So I know what I'm following. I've just been that
Okay.
type of person. You feel what I'm saying? They got niggas that's following big bros and big homies. They ain't never even seen that man, spoke to that man, none of that above. You don't even know what that man about in real life.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
man could
yeah.
be a whole motherfucking pedophile. You don't know. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
Facts,
all this
facts.
one of them niggas that needed to know. And going in the system, bro, with a lot of these homies that was from down here, some of them, a lot of them niggas went right. And them
Mm.
niggas was fucked up niggas and fuck niggas and leading the homies in the wrong direction and having them do a bunch of wild, stupid ass shit. And that's the shit that was really fucked up in the system. Like, cause when you in a gang, yo, most of the time, gang shit stay gang shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? If you a homie, that's stay amongst the homies. You
yeah,
feel me?
facts.
They govern
Yeah,
themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So
word.
when you in a situation where the homies govern themselves and y'all all talking about this hood ain't right, that hood ain't right, you beefing with amongst each other, the governing fucked up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You can't even
yeah,
trust your man that if you did do something wrong or if you stepped out of line, the homie did something wrong, that we going to treat you fairly. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nah, nigga don't even like you. He might get you hit immediately. You feel what I'm
Word.
saying?
So now you
he,
got, yeah, you got to watch your own peoples too, cause it's
put you
now,
straight on the
yeah,
plate. You hear me? Put him right on the plate immediately. Whole time, right?
yeah.
Homie could have been right. He could have
Mm.
been led astray. Anything. We ain't even give him a chance. We just eat him off the meat. You feel me? And that's how
Yeah,
the homie. That's how the blood shit was going on down here. That's what was. The shit was fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit was just backwards down here, bro. You feel me?
yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
a.
we had to worry about other gangs, but a lot of that shit was us.
She's here for like, yo. You know what's crazy? That even though you saying that, like, as far as a lot of, um, I just wait, baby. What's crazy is that even how you saying like, the homies wasn't super deep, but even it was still an internal beef because what you saying, like some people might be beefing amongst each other just because the dude who might thought he was right because of what he was fed, you know what I'm saying, or what
Mm-hmm.
he was told, it wasn't all the way right from the dude who he thought was right, who he was following.
Yeah,
So now,
you know what
even
I'm
though
saying.
he thought it was official, as opposed to like, nah, let's fix that. We gotta, nah, you just put them right on the plate, and it's like up top, and I guess in New York and Jersey, a lot of times you hear that too. A lot of homies is born with other sets because little stuff like that, and it'll be a full, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that that would happen down there, and it's like, yo, we ain't even all the way deep like that to be. You know what I mean? We should really be just trying
Yeah,
to come together and just figure it out. Then like, all right, look, let's, you know what I'm saying? This ain't. Now I'm saying kind of like where the unity at in that aspect of like, all right, we still a brother, so let's try to, you know what I mean, fix this. But you, like you
yeah.
said, it'd be like, nah, you know what? It's lunch. Like, hey,
Yeah, then you know you already sticking out, bro, for the simple fact of the matter. Again, that gang shit, that crip, that blood shit is something that is not known to be up here in the first place. So everybody that's from up here in the first place are already looking at you crazy because guess what? You're not your neighborhood gang for one, because we
mm,
just repped our neighborhood, or you not BGF for two. And that's just
yeah,
it. Because there was nothing else down here like that at all. So they already
yeah,
looking at you odd, like, oh hell no, what the fuck is this nigga? You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, word, word. And then another thing we ain't touch on either was like, I don't know if you could talk about anything you've seen as far as the COs being dirty. Cause I'm like, that been in the news a lot down there. Like COs got caught bringing stuff in or letting other people stab other inmates on
Listen to this,
like
bro.
setting up
This
the hits.
this what we gonna say about that because that's one thing I'm not gonna touch on. To be honest with you, but this what we gonna say, bro. We know that for one, COs ain't nobody but regular niggas
Yeah,
from every walk of life. So what the
yeah.
fuck is y'all? People acting like they shocked for what? Hold that nigga to the same standards that you hold a regular nigga to. The fuck is you talking about? These niggas
Mm,
crazy.
yeah,
And
yeah.
these niggas some flukes to even be giving up these COs and saying that shit. Like, what is wrong with you niggas? Then you niggas wonder why you bit so hard. You niggas out here running your motherfucking mouths. Nigga,
mm,
shut the fuck up. That's why niggas can't live in the can. Cause you
mm,
niggas talk too fucking much, man. The fuck
mm.
wrong with you niggas, man? That
So
ain't
you feel
about
like
my
that's how they get
bro.
jammed up though, as far as like they be
These
talking
goofy
about like
niggas
dropping
running their
names
mouth.
and all of that.
Yeah, that's these niggas running their mouths, bro.
Mm,
You feel me? That's what it be. It be these fuck ass niggas running their fucking mouth, running around acting like they police these motherfucking selves for real, bro.
mm,
That's what the fuck it be, yo. That ain't no real Baltimore shit, yo. We don't stand on that down here, bro. Them niggas out here giving up the COs. Man, what the
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah,
wrong with
yeah. But nah,
you?
nah. I mean, I guess like the COs when you was in prison, was it still like not Baltimore, but like when you was at in the
Every jail.
facility?
Them crackers
Was
up there, now
yeah,
they fucked up, bro. Now them crackers up Hagerstown, all of them white motherfucking crackers,
yeah, like in
they
ECI.
listen, bro. Them crackers fucked up. I'm telling you,
Mm,
they treat you like a slave in that bitch. Facts. Them niggas fucked
word.
up there, bro. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't
Yeah,
no place
yeah.
for no black man, bro. I mean, they gonna let them honkies run over top you up there now. Up there, they got a lot of them Aryans. They got
Mm,
a lot of them white boy gangs, DMI, all of that. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah.
A lot of them faggy ass niggas. Yeah, bunch of them niggas gay. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, them white boys be a bunch of faggots. They be fucking around, fucking each other. That's what they
mm,
be doing, bro. You feel what I'm
uh,
saying? That's
yeah,
fact.
yeah.
And any nigga that go in that jail, yeah, all of them DMI niggas, all them area niggas, they be fucking with each other. Niggas is gay, bro.
Mm,
But
yeah,
the COs be racist undercover, so they allow them to run rapid around the jail, do all types of weird ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? But guess,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
in fact, to be honest with you, ain't nobody worrying about them nor the COs for real, for real. You know
Mm,
what I mean? This what these white people failed to realize. Yeah, y'all made a jail to imprison all of us. But what the fuck you think gonna happen when you imprison a whole bunch of black men in one place? You understand
mm,
what I'm saying? You think you're gonna be able to run it forever? Is you stupid?
yeah,
You understand? So it don't matter if you put 1,000 guards in there. You understand? You think you're gonna be able to contain all these black men?
mm,
You
yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
It's never gonna happen, bro. So, in all truth be told, they know who run the jail. They
Mm,
know who run this motherfucker. Stop it. You feel me? You
mm,
never gonna be able to have a jail that's gonna be solid. You know why? Because you putting all these people in one place, all these black people in one place to think, to get together. Is you fucking crazy? We ain't standing
yeah.
for that. And we live here. We live here.
Mm,
You think you gonna come in here and govern us where we live at all the time?
mm.
Shit. That shit ain't happening, bro.
Word, word, word. That makes sense, bro. So you feel like, yeah, so like it's just a lot more racist the further you go out in the mountains
Mm-hmm.
out there, because them towns out there is where they get to get the jobs to the white COs, and they be the ones trying to talk crazy and just do the most, knowing they're
Beat
gonna
you up.
they're gonna
Yeah,
do
they
you
beat.
dirty once you cuff.
Yep.
Mm,
Yeah, they treat you now. Them blacks, them white motherfucking COs is the worst. They treat you
mm,
like shit. They talk to you like shit. Feel me? I never met a place they mean in that they are still allowing you to be talked to like that. Called niggas, talk to you like that, spit on, kick,
mm.
beat, handcuffed while you doing they doing all that. Script search, dug all in your ass, all types of crazy shit.
Just
You
violating.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. This Maryland system, they some of the worst. I don't even know where it should be allowed for you to even hire a CO that's an open homosexual. How's that? How could that be facts? Open racist
Oh,
homosexual. You got these type of men working in the Maryland prison system. Yeah, Hagerstown
damn.
up in the mountains. Open homosexual, racist, working in there. He script searching you and shit like that. When the fuck they allow that at?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yo,
yeah,
that's crazy, bro. Violating all the way.
yeah.
I ain't even
They
heard that one
definitely,
before. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
man. You ain't here. Wait till you get to talking to guys that been to these Hagerstown jail and this Cumberland jail and talk and
Mm,
seeing these COs. They a lot of these COs is faggots. A lot of these men gay and this they know they gay. Open homosexuals. They hiring these people. You remember that gay shit a new way of life anyway. So they
mm.
hiring these faggots to do anything now. You
That's
feel me? They
crazy,
get
boy.
they getting jobs doing everything.
All right, so let me ask you then. Let me see. Since you going this crazy, this is like a crazy route. What's one of the, I guess, the craziest things you seen at your time behind the wall that stuck out to you? Like, yo, like,
I'm gonna tell you some G shit. You know what shocked me the most when I went in there? Seeing men fight over men. How the fuck you in here fighting over a whole nother nigga? You hear me, bro? I've never
yeah,
seen.
it
I mean,
sound
like,
crazy when you say it. Like, yo, yeah,
nah, like, see, it's
yo,
different. You out on the street, you know, it's men, women, all that. Nah, this is a place where it's all men in here. And you over here, you really ready to kill another man for another man ass. What the fuck
yeah,
type shit you want to hear? Like that shit right
yeah,
there, them fights in there, bro. had to be the wildest shit ever. That was some shit that you could never get used to in jail, bro. Like gang members fighting each other, stabbing each other up, being gay on the low, like fighting, killing each other over whole boys.
Mm.
Like that shit happened used to happen so much in that bitch. Yo, like it's crazy, bro. Like that shit happened a lot. Every walk of
Like,
life too. Every gang, every Muslim, everybody. I seen them all fucking with them boys. Like
uh,
it's another thing. Yeah,
so you
yeah.
saying they willing to? Some people be willing to catch a whole nother bit, a life bid over you talking to their boy, or
Even looking at they boy,
uh, yo,
and that
that's
shit
wild.
heavy. That shit
Yo,
heavy in that Maryland system. Them niggas fucking with them boys. Heavy, heavy. Them boys from out DC. You
mm,
know, most of the guys from DC that catch any state time, they always come to our jail down here. You feel me? A lot of
mm-hmm.
DC cats, a lot of these guys is fucking with them boys. You know what I mean? Known fact that a lot of these guys from DC is gay. We know this.
Mm,
Like, let's keep it 1,000. We know what the fuck is up. You feel what I'm saying? And they be ready to
son.
kill you over these boys in that jail. You understand
Hey,
what I'm saying?
yo, so is it? It's not just. Is it like just lifers that's gay, or it just be dudes with like
Mm-mm.
a 3 to 9? Like,
All these niggas be gay. It don't matter how much
ah,
fun they got, bro.
ah,
Don't you ever don't let these niggas be saying, oh, nah, them niggas is just the life niggas would be gay. Nah, it don't even really be them niggas.
mm.
Be these young niggas, these young dirty little niggas, and they're fucking with them boys.
Oh man,
Yeah,
ah,
they be in there fucking with these boys, these old heads that
mm-hmm.
been gay. You ain't even know he been going to jail since the '70s.
Yeah,
He
damn.
been gay. He ain't gay on the street. Yo, just gay in jail and shit.
Do you
And I
see?
mean,
Do you see the same finesse game as far as like new dudes come in, old
oh
dudes try to be
man.
nice? Like, yo, you need anything?
Listen, bro.
Got
These
you.
old heads. That's another thing, yo. Went over to jail, my nigga. Like niggas I never even knew. You feel me? Used to mess with my moms and shit. But
Mm,
he knew me when I was young. He already had double life over the jail. You
okay.
feel what I'm saying? He see me and shit. He recognized me, so he like, man, what's up, little Greg? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh yeah, ho, what's up? Who the fuck is you?
Word.
Whole time I'm talking to him, right, and I'm just getting in there, so I don't even know your background story at all. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He been here.
Word.
You feel me? So he like, oh yeah, when you talk to your mom, you know what I mean? Tell her you seen me, blah. I say, all right, blah. So I'm talking to my mom's later on that day and shit. He walked up on me. He like, oh, you talk to your mom? I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to her right now. So I hand the phone to him. He talked to her. He handed it back to me, tapped me on my shoulder. He say, I'm gonna holler at you later on. I'm ready to go talk the young boy out his ass. I said, what? The fuck is this nigga talking about? So my homeboys and everybody, they like, yo, stay the fuck away from him, yo. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Yo,
They like, yeah, yo, you know, he be fucking with them boys. You feel what I'm saying?
yo.
I'm like, hell no. Listen, all of that, you getting raped in jail and all that. Nah, these niggas ain't getting raped. These niggas is giving up ass.
Yo.
Facts.
But
Listen, bro.
he said it like he's about to get a cup of coffee. Like, hey, I'm gonna highlight you in a minute. Let me go get this. Let me go get this
Listen.
latte.
Now listen. He ain't have no violence with it, bro. Straight talk game.
Wow.
You feel me? Straight press up game. And these little
Wow.
young boys was kicking that ass out there. We got some notorious,
Yo.
man. We from the city. We got some notorious rapists that come through this Maryland system that niggas know about. Niggas know that they been in there taking ass since the '70s. You feel me? Running down on young niggas since the '70s. You feel what I'm
Man.
saying?
So it ain't you
Yeah,
saying it ain't even like it ain't no knockout, nothing come in. It's just like just talking. Like, yo, listen.
yeah, man. You rarely gonna see a nigga get beat up and raped in jail right now, bro.
Mm,
Niggas is lying. That ain't how this happening, bro. Niggas getting
mm.
finessed out they drawers, bro.
Damn.
Niggas getting finessed out they jumpers. You hear me, bro? Shit crazy.
Yo, it sound
And that's what,
great.
and
Yo,
that's what's crazy is facts, bro. Notice.
yo.
I don't know if you ever been to the camp before, bro, but notice, bro. You ain't here. This is facts. You've been in the jail, you rarely ever seen a nigga getting beat up and then a nigga taking some ass from him. No.
Yeah, that's a fact.
These niggas is giving up ass or getting finessed
Mm.
out ass, bro. Facts.
Mm.
This shit is crazy. You feel me?
Yo.
Niggas is definitely getting finessed in the joint.
All right, let me ask you this. All right, let me switch it up. Let me get off of that. Like, all right, so yo, all right, one more question I got. You ever seen somebody out like not finesse, but you ever seen somebody get violated as far as like, yo, like what's the movie? Friday. Remember Friday night? He's like, yo, which one of y'all washing my drawers tonight?
Listen to this, my nigga. That's most of these niggas. That's the funniest thing. Most of you niggas was them two niggas.
Yo,
Stop
go
fucking
Craig and
playing.
Day Day. Craig
Yeah,
and Day
stop
Day.
playing. Most of you niggas was Craig and fucking Day Day in that jail. You understand?
Yeah.
That be the and that's you know what's funny, bro? That shit be the funniest shit. All these niggas play the toughest nigga. You feel me? All these niggas bang they gun and be Craig and Day Day in that jail, bro. You know what
They
I'm saying?
washing the
These niggas
drawers.
watch how many of these niggas come out of that jail with trades you ain't never knew he had. This nigga can knit now. He can make socks, hats, shirts. He know how to clothing design now. I mean, fuck you think your man was in there? I'm
Yo.
telling you bitches right now. You bitch, these niggas is coming out know how to braid hair and shit like that.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm telling you the fuck right now, my niggas. Don't
Hey,
let your
yo.
fucking man tell you he was tough in the jail. He was in there braiding niggas hair. You understand? Stop fucking playing, bro. I know you niggas. I'm
Yo.
trying to tell you, bro. I watch you
Yo.
niggas, man. You niggas funny as
I
shit out here. These niggas be funny, bro. Mostly that's how these niggas be up. It's a lot of stand up niggas in the jail. Don't get it fucked up,
yeah.
bro. You feel me? But
Yeah.
you feel me? All them frauding ass niggas that be playing that tough shit, bro. Most of them niggas be that though. And that's
Mm.
real facts in that jail. Them niggas be scared as shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Scared, bro. You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how them niggas
That's
be. Yeah, they get finessed all the time, bro. They got all these niggas doing all that shit. They got niggas calling home, getting money from their peoples for other niggas, putting
mm,
money on other niggas' books to be safe, paying
mm,
for protection. Yeah, you niggas know who you niggas is, paying for protection. Yeah,
mm.
shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to be safe. You feel what I'm saying? We're talking all that gangster shit over the jail. Getting sent in the hole. Yeah, you got to kick out 70% of whatever you bring back. You niggas know what's going on. Stop fucking playing, man. You know what's up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Niggas getting turned into boofers. Yeah, yeah. Fuck ass niggas. Stop playing, man, nigga.
Like, yo, when you
Yeah,
come back, bring that to me, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Nigga, my
Yeah.
people's gonna be out there. Put that in your ass. Make sure you get that shit back. Stop playing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Looking stupid as
Ah.
shit. You niggas is the toughest niggas though. Ask them niggas out here
Ah.
how many of them niggas been out there putting shit in their ass. Fuck ass niggas.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's them niggas, yo. Them niggas that, yeah, that's be
Yeah.
crazy. And then come
See?
back on the street, and guess what though? Back to acting tough again.
Yeah. See? And that's
You
the
done had a
part that
whole
these
car.
people, and that's the part that the big homies, y'all, some of y'all watching, don't tell y'all. Everybody don't go in there and be bro, like this and that. I was running stuff. I had the phone. I took this. I took that. This is my house. And a lot of that be capped. They won't tell you.
That
I mean,
shit
but the
be a
homie
lie.
Mighty is letting y'all know, like same dudes who be acting like they come back to the projects and they was this and they was that, be in there washing drawers, boofing stuff,
He
paying.
just that same nigga just came back with a whole carton of cigarettes in his ass. A whole carton. You understand what I'm telling you? Them niggas be big boofers. You understand me? Stop playing with you niggas,
Big
man.
boofers.
You hear me, bro? I swear to God. I be them niggas though, bro. Ask them niggas, yo. You feel me?
Yeah.
You go home, you mean them niggas that now you be fucking your girl, you keep asking your girl, put a finger in your that be your niggas.
Ah,
Goofball ass niggas. Yeah, they got new
yo,
niggas coming home with them new sex habits. Yeah,
yeah,
niggas be
ah,
yeah, yeah.
yo,
These
but I
bitches
mean,
don't
you
be paying
that's
attention to they niggas though. It's neither, bro. I swear to
mm,
God, these bitches be stupid too. They be
mm,
just fucking with all types of nigga come home, tell him he big now. I mean, he gained
mm,
a little weight. You don't know the whole time he been over there fucking with them boys. You
mm,
sucking on his dick. He been fucking with the boy in his ass the whole time. You some goofball ass bitches too. You bitches be believing in anything. Anything.
yeah,
Anything a nigga tell these bitches they with it. Yeah, yeah, my man was running the joint. Your man wasn't running shit.
mm.
Stop it.
You
Yeah.
know, and that's you know what I mean. Super salute the mighty for keeping that 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying, and that's why everybody don't come on the platform because everybody can't. You know what I mean. They know they're gonna get called out like, yo, that's not your story. You wasn't. you wasn't solid like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
my all right. So my next question to you is, you know, during because I know you had a lot of time. During that time, what kept you motivated, like to you know what I'm saying, get through your bid? Like, what kept you motivated to say like, I'm gonna make it through this, or I'm gonna get out of this? Like, was it like faith? Was it your young family? Like, what was it that kept you like, you know what I'm saying, going when it got rough?
I'm gonna for one, I lost my mom while I was in there. You feel me? Rest of her.
Yeah,
Feel me?
R.I.P. Mom
But
Dukes.
my kids, most definitely. And the script to want to be better. You understand what I'm saying? When
Mm,
sitting in this can this go round, realized that I was a lot smarter and a lot wiser than I even gave myself credit for. You feel me? At
mm,
that time, you feel me? I had to sit back and watch how many friends I lost, how many family members I lost to street shit. You feel
yeah.
me? And then I had to look back and realize that I was in the same shit, and I maneuvered my life a little different and stayed alive and kept and I was here right now. And I had to realize that I was a lot smarter, yo. I
Mm,
sat back and I gotta give it out to the homies too. Omega, most definitely. You understand? Sally, you feel me?
mm.
For being
Yeah,
able to
shout
put me
out,
in there.
shout it out.
You
Shout out
feel
to
me?
Omega, shout out to Sally B. Yeah.
Feel me? Had most definitely for putting the brother in a predicament to become better. You feel me? And to help other brothers become better. You feel me? Like again, a lot of these brothers out here capping and telling people, "Oh, yo, I'm this person, I'm that person. I did this, that, and the third." There's some things I ain't gotta tell you. You feel what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because guess what? The world gonna speak for itself, and you mean some things I ain't proud of doing. You feel me? I want to become
mm,
better than I was before. You feel me?
yeah.
and
Yeah. I got
I
you. I
got
got
this. As you know, I got this hand. This ain't even come from. I'm down here in Baltimore. This ain't come. This interview ain't come from somebody down in Baltimore or somebody out. You feel me? When I tell these brothers, because a lot of these brothers be believing in the hype when it comes to this gang shit. You feel me? They be believing these people be talking and they be connected to these people and connected to these people out west. Nah, they be lying, bro.
you. Mm,
These bros be fraudulent, bro. This a
yeah.
law live. This a whole live interview. I ain't know my brother from nowhere. You feel me? These are things that people can vouch for. Shout out to Big Sal. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
This ain't no hoax, nigga.
Yeah. Fact.
My arm is where I told you niggas it was. Fuck
Yeah.
is you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about, nigga? Stop faking out here, my nigga.
All
You
right.
feel
So,
me?
all right. Let me ask you that. We kind of touched on it too a little bit. I'm gonna ask you that, like, the difference as far as when you see people on the streets in their neighborhood, right? And then you don't have to mention what organization or nothing, but like the difference between out there in Baltimore in the neighborhood as far as people when they clicked up and they in the gang, and then what's the difference as far as the reality of it when you behind that wall? You know what I'm saying? So
Listen,
if you see,
bro. A lot of this shit that they selling, a lot of the shit that they selling to these kids outside on these streets is a whole false fake. That shit is
right,
not the facts. You understand what I'm saying? These brothers do not be who they say they is. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas
mm-hmm,
not gonna tell you. You know how real you know how real you gotta be to tell a brother, listen, bro, I ain't uh I ain't been out here killing everybody. I ain't did this, that, and the third, but I'm just a stand up guy. You gotta be real. You gotta be a real guy to tell a nigga that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why
yeah,
nigga is who he is. A lot of these niggas is out here telling y'all they killing shit, telling y'all all this shit, and they really not. They get in
mm,
that jail. They tough as shit out here when you got a little bit of money. You feel me? You
mm,
got a couple of niggas that's some shooters. I'm telling you that these niggas is not that.
mm,
Not that. Again, look at me. Not that. I stand on that when they
yeah,
behind that motherfucking wall in that jail. These niggas
yeah,
is nutting up. They calling for help. They
mm,
COs all day. You understand me? Some of these niggas is COs without the badge. I swear to
mm,
God. Understand?
mm,
These niggas is not who young brothers don't follow behind these goofball ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Become something better. Any big homie, anybody that say they a big homie and don't want the little homies to be better than what they was, you ain't no big homie, bro.
that part right there. I mean, you shouldn't be trying to see you on no crash dummy missions or none of that. You should be wanting you to, you know what I mean, excel in life and be better and level up, like you said, right?
Man, your big homie supposed to want you to practice the 5 P's at all times. Proper
Mm,
preparation prevents poor performance. Remember that. Don't you ever
mm,
forget it. You understand? Your homie's supposed to make sure he prepare you so that you don't make the same mistakes that he made, so that you be in a better position than he is in to help more people than he helped. And the end of all of that, that's what he's supposed to be doing. You gotta make sure them 5 P's are all in place. Don't play no games with these boys. These niggas is lying, bro. If he ain't for that, then it's not fact. You feel
Say
me?
that one more time for them, a little slower, so they can hear one more time. The five
I tell
P's.
you, yeah, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Don't you forget it. You understand
Yeah.
me? That's just they all facts. You understand? You gotta be prepared for shit out here, or you gonna perform poorly out here. You understand? And that's what the big homie's supposed to be doing for y'all. He's supposed to be preparing y'all before the shit happens, so that y'all make sure when the shit do happen, y'all know how to handle it all the time. These niggas not doing that. They
I
got the
like
little
that.
homies out here begging for shit. You
Yeah.
understand? Nah, these ain't the things. How your big homie doing better than you? You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't how it's supposed to be. You
And I
feel
guess
me?
that would go into my last question for the day for the you know what I'm saying, for the homie Mighty is I guess because you did a lot of time, what would your advice be to the younger you? You know what I'm saying? If you could kind of deter like if you see a younger you out there in Baltimore today, what would your advice be to them? Like, hey, listen, I done seen this, I done seen that, I done been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But what advice would you give them?
That's a boy. That might be one of the better questions I heard in forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a deep one. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Just
I'm gonna
making
tell
it.
you, my mama used to tell me something, and I ain't pay attention to it when she was saying it, but I pay attention to it now. You understand? Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You understand what I'm saying? Always remember that. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. You understand? Pay attention to. Don't pay attention to the shit that you can see in front of you and can touch, because that's the shit that ain't worth shit. You understand
Mm,
me? Don't take into everything that people say. You feel what I'm saying? And take it to heart and all of that shit. You feel me? You gotta believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, bro. This shit is crazy.
mm.
Yeah.
Salute, salute, salute. I mean, shout out to Mighty, man. Yo, man, I'm glad you home. I hope you stay home. You know what I'm saying? Once COVID and everything clear up, we're gonna see about coming out there and you know what I mean, taking a
You
tour
already know.
to the
I
Baltimore, the
got
east,
you.
the west, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want to shout out? I mean, all the savages, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. The homie Mighty. I mean, we're gonna get your Instagram. I can put it in the link if anybody want to holler at you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, man, Mighty from Baltimore, East Baltimore, man, the one and only.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Omega. You feel me? Big thanks to you for the interview. You already know. Big shouts to Sally. You feel me? Thanks for putting the brother in a predicament to be able to do these things I'm doing right here. You feel me? Thanks for putting the footwork in. You feel me? To all the big homies, thanks for putting the footwork in to be able to let a brother do what he doing right now. You feel me? That's where it really
Word.
counts.
Yeah, facts, facts. All right, well, till next
Yeah.
time, savages on the loose.